stretches today. Don't worry, I'm giving some options, so if you're not feeling super flexible, do choose the easier option and just work within your own range of movements. Alright, so let's start with the feet, knees, hips and shoulders on their parallel lines, and feel the weight coming through the heels, the balls and the toes of the feet, so it's nice and even. Okay, lengthen up through the crown of your head, and we're starting with some shoulder shrugs. So bring your shoulders up to your ears and then press them down. And again, squeeze them up and press them down. And you can reach your fingers down to the floor as well here. So you're just stretching all through the arms. Lift up and press down. Now throughout the whole exercise, you're lengthening up through the crown of your head. So your spine is tall, and it stays tall even as you reach your fingers down. Lift up and down. Good. One more time, lifting up. Again, then relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Now we're bringing the movement forwards and backwards. So still just working through the shoulders. Just bring both shoulders forwards as far as you can, and then press them back. As they come forwards, you'll feel your arms rolling in. As they come back, I'd like you to turn your arms out to the side as much as you can. Okay, so when we come back, we're squeezing those shoulder blades together, and all the muscles behind your rib cage are squeezing back, and then as they come forwards, we're getting stretch in the same position. And one more. And here, now add a shoulder roll. So it's coming forwards and lifting up and squeezing down the back. And again, one more. And instead we're taking the whole arm around this time. So we inhale as we lift up, reaching your fingers out to the side. And again, lift up. Now feel your feet down onto the floor. So your heels, the balls of your feet and your toes are in contact with the floor. As you lift your arms up, press down with your toes. Lift all the way up onto your toes and the balls of your feet. The heels come down. Press with those toes. Lift the heels. Reach up and down. It's quite important to press down with your big toes as you do this exercise to keep your ankles on the parallel lines. So keep it going. It's a question of balance. If you feel more comfortable keeping the heels down onto the floor and just stretching through the arms, that's absolutely fine. It's just a nice ankle movement, reaching up onto your toes. And your toes are very useful for balancing, so please do press down with those big toes as you lift up. Let's do one more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. So we're going to take the legs wider. They're just about two hip distance apart now. And we're just moving the hips side to side, just getting some movement in the hips here. Now the shoulders are also moving. What we're looking to do here is create a straight spine. So if we come to the center, the spine is vertical here. And the top of your pelvis is horizontal, so it makes this upside down T shape. So as you tip the hips, the spine will tip too, but it stays straight. Okay, so it's just moving pelvis and your spine is straight. Pressing the hips to the side. You can get some movement, just continue the movement side to side so it flows. Just do one more to each side. Good, and come back to the middle. Now your pelvis is going to anchor itself so it stays parallel and the spine is going to bend. So pelvis stays still and we bend down to the side. So now we've got this side bend, taking the spine into a banana shape and back up and the other side. So this is just stretching through the middle of your back and down the sides of your stomach here. Good. Okay, now I'm going to take the feet a little bit wider and we're starting to work back into the hips. We're bending one knee down and then the other side. So just alternating side to side. I'm going to bring my arms in front because they feel more comfortable here. Okay, and you can decide how far you take this lunge. If you're just starting to warm up, it's a smaller lunge. If you've already worked out, then you can, and you're feeling warm, then you can take it deeper into this lunge. Just down to the side. to each side. And the last one, each side. Good, now bring it up. Then we're going to come down to the side, and this is where your options start. The first option, you're just placing both hands onto your mid-thigh, onto the meaty part of your muscle. And you're holding the stretch here, looking for a stretch down the inside of your thigh. If you're warmed up, you can take it deeper into the stretch and bring your hands down onto the floor. At this point, you might want to turn your toe out to the side slightly, and then you can sink into the stretch, deeper into the stretch, and hold steady here. Okay, so hold this stretch. If you are up with your hands on your thigh, what you're going to do now is turn this toe out to the side, and then you're lifting the other heel behind you, so you're facing down the wall. Your hands are on your thighs and you're pressing your hips forwards to hold the stretch here. If you're already down on the floor, you do exactly the same, turn the toe, but you keep your hands on the floor. And you might want to shimmy your back foot behind you to make sure that this knee stays over the top of the heel. And then again, press those hips forward and hold the stretch here. So if you're at the top with your hands on your thighs, what we're going to do now is bring the back foot in, and then we bend down through the back knee. So we're getting the stretch down the back of the hamstring here. You can pull your heel up as well and hold steady here. If you've still got your hands on the floor, we are looking then to straighten both legs and just lean into the stretch, lean towards the leg and hold steady here. Okay, if this is too much, you can come up to standing and join the other stretch. So we are coming up to standing now, so both of you are coming up. You're taking your foot back, and this time the heel, the back is pressing down towards the floor. And you want it to be on the floor. You're putting the pressure onto the floor to stretch the lower leg. And it's quite important here to make sure that your middle toe is in line with the center of your heel. If it's slightly out to the side, you're just going to miss the stretch. So it's got to be in line, and then put the pressure down through the heel. Your hips are forwards, and you're looking for the line from the heel through hips, all the way up. Lift your arms up and reach your fingers away. Just hold here for a breath in. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. Bring your arms around and come back to the center. Okay, just move your hips side to side, and we are ready to move on to the other leg. So take the foot a little bit wider and come down. We're bending down. Options again, the hands on the meaty part of your thigh, and you're just leaning into the stretch and holding steady. When we hold these stretches, we're breathing in and out slowly. Again, you can come deeper and take your hands onto the floor and hold the stretch here. Remember how the toe will turn out to the side, and you do want to have the heel down onto the floor here. And again, the knee is over the ankle. Okay, and we're holding the stretch again, inhaling and exhale. Hold steady here for another 2 breaths here. If we're up at the standing position, we're going to turn the toe around, turn the back heel up, heel stays off the floor here, your hands are still on your thighs, and you're pressing your hips forwards to hold, to stretch down the hip flexors here. Okay, if you're down on the floor, you'll do the same, turn the toes, and exactly the same, watch the knee over the heel, drop the hips, and hold the stretch. Inhaling and exhaling. And again, inhale, exhale. Just hold the steady position here. If you're standing up, you bring the back leg in, bend down for the back leg, and the front leg, or what was the front leg, is straight, and we just pull the heel up and sit into the stretch. Again, we inhale and exhale. Steady. From the floor, you will press your hips up, straighten both legs. And again, stretching here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Okay, and another breath in here and out. And if you're standing up, this is where you take the foot back and then you're pressing the heel down. If your hands are on the floor, you're also coming up to this position now, pressing the heels down towards the floor, making sure that the toe is forwards, and lift the arms all the way up. Reach up, try and press the arms behind your ears. We're not arching the back, so you've got the line from the heel to the shoulders. Press those arms up, reach your fingers away and hold for a breath in. And exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more. Okay, and come back to the start. Bring your feet all the way together. We've just got an arm circle, lifting up and round. Okay, we're taking the legs to the side. And now stretch. So bend down, lift up, and lean to the side, and just hold the stretch here. This is a nice full body stretch. And down. Let's change to the other side. Turn the toe out, bend down, place your elbow on your thigh, lift up, lean across and hold, and just take a breath in and exhale. And again, one more time, inhale and exhale. All the way up again, bring the feet together, take the breath in and down. Keep your arms by the side of your body, just drop your chin to your chest and look down to your toes.